got kind of a late start eating breakfast right now, so try not to chew too loudly for you. So it's Friday, and this is the fourth time I'm trying this Apex 50K challenge, but so here's the first 15 minutes, this gray block, and this red one is the actual, tradable time after the 15. The thing is, we broke through it, it went back down, same thing, but it didn't open above, it just, closed above again. But now we're getting this kind of price action, and it's so early on in that opening breakout range. I don't like to see it that, break out that quick. I think it'll go up, come down, and do something, whatever, and then it'll either come down and break out down here or up here. But I want to see much more like stronger price action, and also a little bit more volume would be nice. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could skyrocket right now. Who knows? This is amid the tariff wars. Last I knew, China, I think they, last I knew, I feel like China said 135% tariffs on us because we said 135 on them or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's looking like we're gonna go back down in or bounce in, and like a retest kind of thing. It's really hard to say, and it's awfully choppy right there. I'm thinking of trying to go with a smoother one, like maybe the S&P or the Russell here. I just feel like the price action on those two are both smoother than NASDAQ. Looks like we're going down to me, but yeah, that's what I think is going to happen here. We could actually, where's that? Oh, right here. I always forget that one. Let's do this. Let's look at them both. Actually, I should maybe watch the crypto over here, because I also have this page up, if it'll pull up. Yeah, there we go. So what do we got going on Ethereum? I think is the one I should watch, probably. I don't know what this music is. I said no copyright instrumental music. So I kind of want, what's that line there for? No idea. God dang it, I hate when I do that. What are we at, 75 there? I think that's probably not normal. But anyway, so I could put that over here. Is it gonna do the 15-minute range thing? Oh, oddly enough, it's not going to. That's okay, I'll draw my own. Let's go with 8:30. So it starts here to here. I'm gonna put that over there for now. It's at 8:45, so that's gonna be this candle right here. So the low is gonna be there and the high there. Okay. Let's drag this puppy way over here. Probably, honestly, actually, I've got stuff to do too. Today is kind of the longest I can trade today. So that's where I'm gonna put that. Okay, let's go back to this. And now we're kind of breaking out above it a little. This can go further down. I don't really care. It's mostly just to watch for if it breaks out of that. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to try in-queue again. Because, see, this playlist here for anyone that although it's not bad. We had the pullback and then a doji, and now we're here. We're still above the I believe this is the color lines. So like the red and green is a 9 EMA, and then this white line is a 20. And then the blue one is 100 EMA. I believe it's set to 100. I change that one often. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we're breaking up above it, but inputs, yeah, 100. So I could take it, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be moving as crazy as like normal, you know? If I put this on, it'll tell me the range of that already. Let's see, trade. Yeah. I don't know. It's already 1,100 ticks, so maybe these are just bigger candles than I was, thinking they were. See, now we're getting the blue candle. I don't know. To me, it just doesn't seem as like a breakout. Did I mark out? Let's go here. It's doing essentially the same thing, but now we got this blue doji on it. What time frame is this one on? 1 minute? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So there's no telling what, if any, news came out today that's gonna affect it, or, Alright, I'm turning that off. Too loud. Oh, I had a, let's see what happened on that trade. I had an open trade there, and I'm not sure if, it looks like it went up, I think. No, I lost, so lost $5 on that one. That account is cursed, I guess. I don't know. I cannot be profitable on it. Alright. I guess we should look to see if there's any like news or anything. Let's put this down so I can see that a little better. I'm gonna be able to really. Whoops. That's what I meant to do. I guess that's half. Let's see. Yeah, it's running through half. I'll just treat that as like a halfway mark. Normally I have to draw one out on this program, but it looks like it's going up, but I don't know. I can't have too much chop because of that stupid trailing drawdown. So it's got to be like a solid move, and I enter after it just started and exit just before it quits. You know what I mean? That way there's not a bunch of this that adds up quick, and I don't want to have that happen. So actually, is that the issue with that? No, it's not. Okay. I was thinking something else there. But yeah, let's focus up here. Okay, so what do we got? This is an awesome show. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, do it. Of course, Patrick's subscribed to him. What's she saying? So there's going to be some news. Briefing as Trump, China trade war escalates. Yep, I want to know about that. In fact, I'm going to open it up there. Did it? It did. Okay. 3 hours. Never mind. Okay, let's see. That's 11 hours ago, and it's the AP, CBS. They just will never put, you know. Sad stuff there. Kills China trade. I've been seeing quite a bit of that kind of stuff. Hydro Trader. I don't even know what that is. Rule violations in Hydro Trader. Could be interesting. I'll start it and then go back so it's in my history. That way I can, you know, watch it later. That's a pretty good channel. Definitely a ton of, and then this is of course my favorite podcast. See, going back down in, I knew we would. I didn't feel like it was strong, like a strong move, man. I hope this isn't a consolidation day, although I doubt that it will be because we're already within second candle breaking orb. So, you know, but that's not the case with Ethereum. I don't know about Bitcoin or any of that. What's been going on there? Oh man, I hate when I click on the wrong, because I didn't click in here before clicking over here. So it switched it. But at least it'll draw it for us over here. I don't know why it didn't do that here. I guess I just have to add it to that chart. You know what I mean? What is it called? Lux Algo Orb. Everything else is on there. Same EMA and the ribbon. Right? I got EMA and the ribbon, and I just need to add the Lux Algo Orb thing there. Alright. Orb. Let's see. See, I don't see it on here now. It's probably this one. And it's on there now, yep. Alright, so I can get rid of this. And it should, I don't know, I'm not sure what makes it determined to be, you know, like is it going to be green or red, you know. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. Looks like we're kind of testing this middle. No, we're gonna break through it. So it could be a down day. That'd be good. What is the actual time? 9:01. Yeah, right around 9:15, 9:30. That's like a real good time for a strong move. So we'll see what happens here. Pretty strong downward. About the same as these upward ones were, so they're kind of answering that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hope it's not a consolidation day. I hate trading those. There's, especially for this challenge, there's like no way. I mean, I'm not even gonna do the challenge on that or the eval or whatever. If it's that, we have me to try again on that. There's no time frame. There's no rush. There's no reason to take trades that I'm not, you know, extremely confident on, because otherwise, you're just buying reset after reset. Here I am, fourth one in. That's 120 bucks on that I've spent already, which is not, you know, the end of the world, but it's annoying. You know what I mean? So it would be also, Apex will let you have up to 20 accounts, you know, and copy trade them all. I don't know if you can do that for the eval or if you have to. I don't think so. I bet you probably have to take those individually. But I was just going to say that would suck, wouldn't it? It would be to their benefit to let you, because most, you know, because you have to do this so many times. I guess it would depend. I would assume the majority of their customers fail the evals. So you'd be better off to let them do it. You know, take out 20 accounts and then 40 times 20. $40 times 20 is what you're paying now instead of $40 every time you reset it. So that would be, I could see that being beneficial for them. We're real close to this, so let's see. 12 hours ago. This is the same one with that happened earlier, right? Like, or, you know, whatever. What was that? A couple months ago? In the Hudson River right now, on the ground, trying to figure out what caused that crash. Yeah, I think this is. I don't think this is brand new or anything. So I'm not sure why. I guess there's like maybe news in the investigation or something, but I don't think. I don't know though, because that's. So yeah, this is a new crash. This is some new crash that just happened. Man, that's terrible. Because the other one where it hit the airplane was during the daytime or nighttime, if I remember right. That'd be interesting to see. Yeah, I love that show. I'm definitely watching that later. That'd be probably an excellent video. Only for a certain group of people, you know, a certain political affiliation. All the rest of us were saying this not long after it did, and catching all kinds of flack for it too, being labeled ignorant, you know, and conspiracy theorists and all the normal crap, you know. All right, let's see. I like his channel a lot too. He's not as positive as a lot of the people I watch, but that's one of the reasons I make it like a priority to watch his too, because I don't want to only see positivity, you know what I mean? Sometimes things are negative and I want to like know what's going on. So I just feel like he's a decent balance for that, you know. This guy, for example, this guy, I like watching him. Is this the same dude? Oh, this isn't the one I'm thinking of, never mind. There's a guy who's like a XRP, you know, fanboy or whatever, and he's cool, he's funny, I like it, he's super positive, and you know, he just seems like a good person. I don't see his videos on here, but anyway, yeah, but you know, he's pretty much like no matter the downturn, it's a dip, and dips are to be bought, you know. So, which is a lot of times good, but also, you know, you don't want to. I just want to be open to all possibilities, you know what I mean? But he's on his way. I think he said he's halfway to buying a Bitcoin, so he's doing better than I am. Let's see, I should probably check to see if there's any. Okay, delete some of these notifications here. All right. It's music. I wonder if I could get like, so what is this? This is a pretty strong candle. I may be stuck with this music for a minute. I can't do it. Let's do no copyright. It's so hard to find, like, you know. What's this one? I watched the whole way through, so it might be good. We'll find out shortly. So we broke through. Yeah, so far that's better. Okay, I don't know, man. Let's, like I said, I only need, depending on, let's see here, watch. If we go to trade, then I can put the dollar amount I need down here. So let's say three grand on, I think 7 was good last time. I did pretty decent. Look at that. That's all I need. So I just need to catch a move that's going to pretty consistently go like that. But see, we're already dropping down a little and stuff. And the most I want to lose, it's so hard to say because I don't want to set the stop loss too close, or it'll of course get hit, you know, when it does this. And then I'm just giving money away, you know. But also, I can't afford to let it keep drawing down from whatever new highs we make. It would go up and then down and then up and then down. You know, that'll knock me out too, from the way I understand it. So now we got a blue candle. It's lower than this one. Less volume, big time. So yeah, that's not very encouraging. I know that's non-tradable, guys. Tick value is only 35. What are we on here? We're on NASDAQ. What was it when I was doing 10 contracts? 50 bucks, yeah. Wonder what that would look like with the Russell here. So it's at 31, but let's say if I'm trading all 10 contracts, look, that's the move it has to make. I guess that's not very far off from what I was looking at before. But I don't want to do 10 contracts either. It's too much risk. Even 7 is like a psychotic amount, but they force you to do this crazy stuff to try to pass these in as many trades or as few trades as possible. The more trades you take, the more, you know, especially the more the risk of things just turning against you, especially in this political environment. So it's super risky to try and trade that, you know. So I don't know if I should go 1500. I mean, that's a, yeah, if it goes that low, then dang it. We're definitely not doing what I was wanting to today. It's like, so that's something worth noting. That's twice it's responded to this 100 EMA. It bounced off here, bounced off here. We're going down now. We may just range in the orb today, in which case maybe, you know, these 9, that's it, or whatever, yeah, the 9 moving average scalps would be the way to go. But I don't know that I want to try that with this. I mean, I may do it just for fun on like my own paper trading account or something, but I don't know if I want to chance an eval on that. I'm pretty sure I don't. I think I want to only take A plus 100% going to the moon, breaking orb type setups. The problem, what time is it? 9:12. So we still got about 15 minutes, a little more. But, you know, before like a major move is likely to happen. But that's a pretty strong downward candle. We may break down. That would be interesting to break to the downside. This one's not really. I hate this little news bubble thing here. I like that it's there, so I can just click it and read news. But I hate where it's at. That it is at the line. You know. I wish I could move it like, I don't know, over here or something. You know, next to this. 1 hour ago. So it's way back up, question mark. Yeah, almost I don't know, a lot of times the news that we read here is the opposite of what happens. So we may be going down. That article makes me think it's going down, but who knows? I I will say it's really hard to get a good beat on what's happening here because, you know, it's an echo chamber essentially. Where do you get your news from? You know, if it's Fox, it's going to be pro tariffs and pro everything going on. If it's almost any other network, it's going to be the end of the world is happening, even though we were at these same prices during the last administration. So, you know, and then so what do? You go to YouTube, but they again go off your history, the algorithm. Obviously, yeah, everyone knows about that. So, and it keeps you in like an echo chamber. It's super hard to know what's really happening and who you can trust to get information. You know, where are they getting their information? I mean, it's kind of a rough deal. Yeah, this is a pretty sweet playlist. I'd like to. This is no copyright. I should play lead along with this stuff on. That'd be fun. That'd be something I could do. Maybe I should start trying to do that. Play guitar while I'm trading. The only thing is, when I play guitar, I'm almost always got my eyes closed, and you know, I don't want to miss the moves and stuff. But it does put me in a good mood, and you know, that kind of like keeps me in a good mood. Plus, it might be, you know, hopefully entertaining for anyone watching. So I may start doing that. But that would require. I would just set up a video capture card on my other gaming PC. I don't want to run like too much on one PC at a time. I'm making a list of like some talking points for some future stuff here. What are we doing? Are we going up? I wonder if that music's loud enough. I'm going to turn my mic off for a second so I can hear it through one of the videos. Hold on. All right, test. Let's see how loud the vocals are with the mic there, or with the music in the background. So this whole time, my microphone's been off. Oh my lord, man. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's the comments saying that too. God dang it. I'm sorry. Now I'm not going to know what I've said and haven't. Well, to recap, basically where we're at here is it's a range day for sure. We're ranging just outside of the orb, this opening range breakout. It hasn't broken out yet. I mean, it has here, you know. This one's a little bit of a fake out, but you got that right. But and then this one here, I'm amazed I did not take that trade. I'm so glad I didn't short the market there. I am pretty surprised I didn't. That's like a perfect setup where I normally would take it. But then we got this crazy here, this crazy doji, and I said, no, it's 100% going to reverse. You know, I knew it'd go midpoint, maybe even high. Went kind of in between the two. And now we're going down here again. This may be a good time to take a short. But I only have to go from this line right here to this green line here to pass the test without going back this bit here. So it's awfully risky. I mean, that's nothing. That's not very far. Yeah, sorry about that. Man, that sucks. I wonder how long. I mean, what have I been streaming already? An hour probably, or at least, right? I don't know. It's not showing me. But what time is it? Yeah, hour and a half. So I don't know how much of that I didn't have my mic on, but sorry about that. But I only found out because I was going to eat this, and I was like, I'm going to turn my mic off so you don't hear me eating. But, which by the way, these are so good. If you don't want carbs, this legendary brand is like unbelievably good, and they're really low. So this is like what, 5 net grams of carbs. I mean, that's nothing. So well, I'm gonna keep watching this for a second, and I'm gonna eat this real fast. I'm just gonna turn my mic off while I eat it. That way, you know, or I may put it like up here. You see that there? I was saying, look at this. This is a bus Dad would want real bad. You know how he used to want those. He always thought it'd be cool to get a school bus and do some stuff with it. Look at this. Probably about that is good. I don't want to go too crazy with the sound. No, these aren't me playing. This is just royalty-free music. It's this here. Just like a Delta Blues music, YouTube audio library, no copy. It's just background music that I can play without, you know, getting like copyright strikes. But golly. Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of an odd thing. I mean, I guess if that's really what's happening and it's legit, that's a good thing. The riding lawnmower, yeah, with dual exhaust on it. Oh, this girl, man. Golly. Preparing to take action against Republican Crockett for her, or Representative Jasmine Crockett for her threats toward Elon Musk, Trump, and Greg Abbott, and for assaulting a journalist. Yes, she should be. Yeah. Oh man, he is like, golly. After a long day of keying cars. They finally made the long range one available. Nice. That's beautiful. What is this? 1958? Is that what that is? Black Bay 58 GMT. I wonder if that's from then. It looks vintage, but I don't know. But I like that one a lot. It's really, really pretty watch. I don't know about that. What I would like to see happen is an investigation, and then if a crime is proven, I would like the normal punishment for that crime to be implemented. You know what I mean? I guess I'll follow them. I like that channel. Oh, this is... Jeez. Wow. I don't know a ton about this story. But I've deliberately tried to put my head in the sand on it so I don't get too mad, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to focus on negative stuff all of my life, you know? That was weird. Thought I dropped some of this like syrup on the white shirt here. Here's the reversal. Should I go for this? If I entered right now. One, two, back several. So yeah, it would have been bad. I'd have been up 2 ticks unless I'd have taken profit right there and then backed out, but yeah, I'm glad I didn't. Man, it's doing weird moves today. It's doing weird stuff. Let's see what the S&P is doing. Basically exact same, and I'm sure the Dow will be the same. Pretty close, pretty much the exact same, and the Russell, same thing. Yeah, except the only thing that's weird about the Russell is that it is below the orb. It did a breakout, you know. So that's weird. You know what I mean? It's the only one that would have alerted me to get in at a good time to buy instead of a complete fake out with this crazy doji candle here. Here's crude oil. We'll just go through them so everyone can see. It has not broke out. What about natural gas? Interesting. What time is it now? 10:13. We're about due for a reversal on natural gas here. moves around. This may be the reversal. I think it's pretty much done now. We need to know what it did during London session. So let's see the session times here. So it went down the whole time. So it'll go up and then back. Yeah, okay. So I think we're too late for that one. I don't think it'll reverse now. A lot of times you'll get that move up and then it'll reverse. That's another one of my favorite YouTubers that I don't know how you say his name. Huvier Gems. I don't know. That's a really good channel. I like that guy. And let's see here. This was not tradable anyway. I might have the wrong contract. Silver. What's silver doing? There is a breakout. That's what I wanted to see. But the thing is, going 3K profit on silver is going to be different. Even with, let's say, even with 10 contracts, which I don't even think I could get 10 on it because that's a $50. I don't know. But let's say you did. That's the profit target there. You'd have to have a move that large. So as good as this looks, it's still kind of iffy on rather, you know, there's no guarantee you to, I don't even know. I mean, we could look at it by going here and from the breakout, we'll say that candle there to here is what, 62 bars. So we'll go from here to there. So I guess that's just enough. If you'd have executed like flawless trading, you would have just barely passed it because it reversed there, you know. So gold, kind of underwhelming for gold, honestly. Although its peak seemed to happen right before all these tariff stuff was going down. But it was on an unbelievable uptrend for a long time. Like weeks or months or whatever it was. It was a really long one. What is this here? Copper. Copper had a decent breakout. But I would not want to be trading this one on a challenge. Look at these drawdowns. Any one of those would probably take you out of it. Let's see if I go with the 3K profit, what that would be. Where the hell is it? Oh my god. Well, that would never... Oh, that's why we're on 1 unit. Alright, I was going to say, even still, that's an insane amount. How many ticks is that you'd have to get? Good lord, man. 230. I mean, people do it, but golly, I'd way rather go with the like 60 I need from NASDAQ, you know what I mean? Golly. So for NASDAQ, it's that. You're looking at 73 ticks. That's nothing compared to the last one. Yeah, gold is currently it's at 3,252. But if we go to like the daily charts instead of you can see, I guess it's still going up. I thought it was like kind of done with its upward trend, but so it looks like right here. No. Does this thing have a swing low? Golly, let's go with the weekly chart. I said weeks, but look at this. This is 2022. That's when, and you could argue that that's a pullback and that the actual trend change is here. So as of December, what, 2015? Yeah, December 2015. It's been, you know, I mean, it's had some pullbacks here and there, whatever, but its trend overall has been upward, and that is from like the low there. We'll just go like there. It moved just a pinch, but whatever. I mean, it's close enough to where it's currently at here. We'll just go to the middle of the ask and bid price. So that's 21,000 ticks up. That's insane. 205%. Golly. So I knew it had like a major downtrend, but it looks like it's going right back up. If we go off this weekly and go to like, I don't know, hourly, I guess is good. Let me take these trading sessions off. See what's going on. Well, I'll just look real quick. Yeah, I guess I was wrong. I thought it had like a pretty major, I guess this is what I heard about, and now it's going back up again. Pretty wild. That's the last 15-minute orb I did with it, whatever day that was. April 25th, and it went up and then just kind of ranged at that higher range. But yeah, obviously gold's not one I do a ton of stuff with. This silver, I really like silver for some reason. I don't know why, but I really like the way it moves. On all my paper trading back tests, you know, I do pretty well with silver. Crude oil is kind of hit or miss. Natural gas, which I thought I would do great. You know, I have kind of bad luck. I would say I'm only like a 35-40% with that, you know. Let's go back to NASDAQ on the minute and see what we got going on. Yep, just ranging. Golly. And with this kind of crap going on, to be honest, I'm a little bit gun shy to go near it. You know what I mean? Even if we get a breakout and one or two open and close below the range low, what's to say some crazy crap like this doesn't just end the challenge for you right there, you know? Or at minimum, you know, hit your stop loss. So right now we're going to be testing the 20 EMA. Yeah, so it looks like it. Well, no, it's down there testing the 9, but the wick's at the 20. So I wouldn't be surprised if it goes lower here, but we're also at the bottom of the orb, which is a stronger, I feel like that's a stronger thing. It's going to respect that more probably, so we'll probably reverse and start going up again. It feels like a downward trend, but it looks like it might reverse. We'll see. The only thing, that doji's not very big there, so it didn't engulf the blue candle right before it. This one isn't near as big as I would expect a really strong reversal to be. So this could just be a couple pullback and then down again, and then we go back up or whatever and start, you know, zigzagging back up. Let's keep checking for news, because nowadays chart analysis and all that is secondary to whatever is getting posted on X. I don't really care for these. I know they're like, everyone, it's like their favorite watch in the world or whatever, but I don't know. I mean, they look basic to me. What the? No way, right? That's it. I mean, this isn't actually from his page. I think this is just someone reposting something that's like, you know, there's no way that's real, right? Should we go to his page and see? I mean, there's no way. So this is where they got it. They took this, was at 478 and 17.2. They took this, widened out this, you know, and then wrote whatever they wanted on there. That, I don't know, that seems iffy, almost like, you know, illegal or something. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, told you. There we go. Look at that Daytona. Oh, this is a mayor version? Huh. It's pretty sharp. I love those high polished bezels on the Daytonas, you know. But this is okay, but like I don't mind the blue faceplate, but these circles, I like them to be a metallic color. Like, so for this one, I don't know if it's white gold or if it's their special blend of silver or whatever they have, or not silver, stainless, you know, that proprietary stainless they make. But anyway, I like this to match that. And then this can either be the same color or a different one, but normally I like it a little bit different, you know, like a different color. But overall, that's not bad. Oh, I saw this. I mean, we don't know the backstory, and obviously, you know, hitting a woman's always wrong, but if you're defending yourself, if she's starting to hit you or something, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what was going on. Like I said, I don't know. What a weird ass country. Or it's not the country, it's the time. What a crazy time we're living in right now. I mean, it's sad. It shouldn't happen. She should know better than try to start fights with people 20 times her size. You know what I mean? And he probably shouldn't have gone so crazy against her. But if she connected, like she got the one hit here, and he didn't really do. He hit her pretty hard both times. I mean, so yeah. I mean, it's a bummer. It's like, but also, what will teach her to stop doing that? I bet you she's not going to go do that again. I mean, that sounds really shitty, but whatever the problem was, come on, people, learn to use your words for God's sakes, because this is the crap that happens. You know, if you get physical with someone, you can't be upset with them for getting physical back. If you lose, it's because, you know, if you're not as good of a fighter, then don't pick fights. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, that probably sounds really bad, and I'm sure people, but it's like, you also got to think about what I do for a living. You know, men aren't the only people in the world that get arrested, right? So you have to somehow, you know, there's like lines where if you cross this, then this happens. You know, it's not like I'm mad about it or I don't like you as a person or whatever, but if you do this, then this is what happens, period. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. I don't know if my mic was on at that point or not, but gold, I'll check that out here. Let's see. 125 though. They raised it to 125 7 hours ago. Golly, what the heck. Look, there's a woman cop getting, see? Look, she just shot. That was a gunshot. Oh man, is he gonna kill her? Did he just shoot her? Yeah, he's shooting at her. I wonder if she lived. There's her backup. Day late and a dollar short. Look at that. He's putting his hands up. I don't want him to get hurt or anything. Wonder. Yeah. Let's see here. Gold. Yeah, no, I mean it's doing good. I feel like volume wise, it seems to be coming down from here. I wonder if silver has done the same. No, see, it's going up a little bit. I don't know. I feel like silver. I saw a thing where it was talking about offloading gold costing a lot more and making it not as much of a, making it a little more risky of a, not necessarily risky, that's the wrong word, but basically that it's not quite as solid of an investment as people think it is. It's still solid, it's just not quite as much as they were thinking. I don't know. you would assume it's the same with silver, though. You know, I mean, like there's going to be a fee for appraising it and then, you know, processing it, or I'm sure they're going to attach fees to thinking about whether they want to do the trade or what. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be fees associated with converting a bar of gold into, you know, a divided up amount of currency that you're able to spend on, you know. So I don't know. But yeah, like everybody, I mean, they're doing well, you know. It's going up, and gold's been going up for, what did I say, 2015? That's crazy. I mean, that's really, really good returns, you know. Look at what it just in 24 hours there, you know. This green bar is 24 hours here. So it went down and it's going back up. Yeah, I don't know. Really, I don't know a ton about like long-term investing and that kind of stuff, more just the charts. But yeah, from the charts, the volume's down a little. I mean, you can see it's definitely got like a downward trend, but you know, from here, that's just today. I wonder, you know, if you were to go like maybe a daily chart would probably be a better. See, no, if you look at it on the daily, volume's way up. It just, so I guess this is probably when the tariff stuff happened, right? Yeah, it started here ramping up. Look at the giant difference right there. You know what I mean? And then it goes to here. What day is that? The 25th. And today is the, yeah, I think that was the day of the tariffs, wasn't it? Let me see. I didn't even know I got a text, but I guess I did here. Let me see what this says here. Huh, I'm not sure what that... Your return, please. I don't understand who that's for, so I'll have to text back on that and see. But anyway, well, are we still ranging? Probably a good chance that we are. Yep. I mean, it is what it is. If the market doesn't give me a A+ setup, then I'm not taking one on this account. I don't want to, you know, it's my 4th try. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that. So what I may do instead, what I think I'm going to do is set 2 lines on here. So you could do that like this. Honestly, we'll just go with this because there's temporary, you know. But we'll go here. And I want it to actually be a line. We're going to make it, we'll say, this color here. All right. And I'm going to create an alarm on it once per bar. Okay. I'm going to do another one right here, just below that. Create the alarm once per bar. All right, cool. So now it'll give me an alert anytime this gets crossed. You know what I mean? Although this looks like a nice trend, but again, it's just not a plus setup. It's just like a decent one, you know. So yeah, it may trend all the way up. Most likely it will, but it's just not, I'm not as certain on that as I am when it breaks out, you know, like on a traditional breakout. I'm going to have to wait for one of those setups to trade this challenge, you know, to do that. So that's where I'm at on that. So we can now move over to this one. And we're above that. We're too late on this. So I wonder if I can set an alert on this. I don't know if this program has alerts. I don't believe that it does. No. I probably could on here. Let's go back to the one chart at a time kind of thing. And then we can go over here to, let's close this out. Yeah, now we're getting a doji. So is it gonna reject off this 100 EMA? I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, I wanted to look at this and see, is there a way off an EMA to set an alert? You would think there is, but I'm not sure how. If I right click it, yeah, you can right click it, and then let's do that. Crossing, and then if I do 0, like if I don't do any value, right? I wonder if so anytime it crosses, if I go back to this one, crazy, that's nice. Yeah, so I can just go like this and hit create, and then anytime it crosses this the EMA, which in this case it would be this, but pretty cool. So yeah, you can do that. Oh, I see what's going on here. Is it gonna cross it or no? We're on the 1 minute, right? Yeah. I don't like ETH. I'm not, you know, I like Solana. If I had to put them in order, you know, I'd say, I guess Bitcoin at number 1, then Solana and XRP are about tied. I guess I would say Solana, then XRP, then probably Cardano after that, then maybe ETH, which is going to piss a lot of people off that, or, you know, I'll say it like that, most people involved in crypto would probably disagree with that, but I have never liked it. It's never, and in this whole cycle, it's really been underperforming, and, you know, it's not been something people would like, you know, or, I mean, have really profited a ton off of, and I just don't see its use case, you know, in the long term. I mean, yeah, that's really the thing. It's like Bitcoin is a better store of value. Transaction fees are a million times better on everything else, you know, pretty much. I mean, it's just not, you know, I don't know. And then I've heard the argument, well, yeah, but the people trading it, you know, are rich enough that it doesn't matter. They don't mind paying like the $9 fees or $20 fee on a, you know, or whatever it is. They probably do, you know. I doubt they got rich by throwing money away, you know what I'm saying, when they don't have to. usually all the richest people I've ever met have been remarkably frugal, like surprisingly, you know? So I'm just saying, I don't think that the use case for Ethereum, you know, it may be around for a long time. I just don't know that it'll be on par with like XRP and Solana and especially, you know, Bitcoin, you know, so. Let me put this back over here so I can see this. Alright, let's let that there. Actually, I need to get a drink real quick. Man, that EMA is that one is still running, so we would have probably entered on that one that has a here, yeah. So I mean, if you wanted to be ultra safe, you could go here, but if you want to be ultra safe, you would enter here minimum there. So we'll say it went up, it went down, and it crossed it. So I guess you'd get out here. So you'd have only made that. But if you wait for the close, for the candle body to close below, you know, then you're looking at up here, which is, I mean, that's a pretty good move there. Golly, look at that, yeah. Over 1,000 ticks. I mean, pretty good. Especially considering on these programs, you can leverage big time. 111x leverage there. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back. Grab these. So, I'm just gonna wait on this pullback. Yep, see, I told you, we're going up, all the way up here. I don't know if we're at the middle now, so I mean, and this candle is substantially lower than this one, so there's a good chance it'll reverse and go back down here, but it'll just range this bottom half for now. Man, what a bummer that this one day I had to trade, you know, pretty busy, you know what I mean? There's all kinds of stuff, jobs, kids, all kinds of stuff that, you know, takes time away from this. So, you know, I was really kind of hoping and counting on a Friday being like a really great day to do it, but yep. Yeah, I just don't want to chance it. Once I have my account and I've got, they say the 3K buffer, you need like 3,000 before that trailing drawdown disappears. So I'm gonna minimum buffer of like two over that, so like 5K profit. And then once that happens, so then I'll have 55K in the account to trade with, you know, position size, and I am 100% not gonna let it go below that. You know what I mean? Anyway, like that's like a rule. Like I'm gonna make sure that I'll never take profits if it eats into that extra buffer there. I gotta have at least 2K, you know, buffer. But anyway, all that to say, because I don't like those trailing drawdowns, you know. All that to say, man, you could scalp a ton on that EMA strategy, you know, the 9 EMA deal, but I just can't do it on a prop challenge like that. Like Yeah, I can't do that. Wow. Thanks to deportations, that's why we can't afford our home and groceries. Well, I don't know how stupid you have to be, you know. Tiger dial, I have never seen that. Oh my god, I love it though. I have to have that. Oh my lord, man, look at that. Wow. Actually, we'll go to this one. Oh my god, I love it. God almighty, what is that? I think that's the rose gold. And what is this, the GMT Master? Yeah. Oh my. Wow. I didn't know they made a tiger's eye Rolex. I have to have that someday. So my like dream watch was a Daytona Platinum, you know, with the brown bezel and the 3 brown, you know, and it's like a, not really teal, it's like a sky blue or ice blue or whatever they call it, you know, faceplate. But this is, it's so hard to say. I like this more, I think. God, that's beautiful. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. I didn't know you could get that. I think we already saw all this. What in the world? Am I missing something? Because I'm sure it'll get better, but yeah, I wasn't wrong. Holy cow. He's like, geez. Wow. That's like photorealism, man. That dude's amazing. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping, man. It's so looking like it's time for a skyrocket up on Bitcoin. That's what I think is going to happen. I mean, barring any funky news none of us are counting on. Losing weight, 100%. Depends on your body type. I mean, that's pretty cool. I wonder wonder if he has like a secondary door he can put on, or just, you know, something in case it's raining, some way to close that so they don't get... Oh my god, man. What a... Oh my god, that beast is good. Look at that. That's beautiful. Sky Dweller. I don't think I follow this one. Yeah, that's really pretty. I like it. Submariner. Of the two, I way like this one better. AOC, what's she saying here? Let's check this out first. See, all the way at the top. But look at the wicks. It's way too choppy to ride that up. It's gonna have to be something like this move right here, and I'll just have to luck out and catch it at the right time, because this isn't gonna cut it. You know what I mean? I'll lose the challenge with those trailing stop losses before I get the chance to reach the profit target. Okay, it says any member of Congress who purchased stocks in the last 40 hours should probably disclose that now. I've been hearing some interesting chatter on the floor. Disclosure deadline is May 15th. We're about to learn a few things. It's time to ban insider trading in Congress. It's a running joke that Pelosi, you know, is the greatest trader to ever live. Obviously, because of insider trading. Wasn't a priority then, was it? But now that he may have done it by saying something like, now's a good time to buy, and then changing his mind on the tariffs, they're going to say that that's market manipulation and insider trading and all that. God, these people are... It's ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous. This flag in particular, I can't stand. I don't care, you know. I don't care. If you know what that stands for, then, you know. We saw those. I feel like I just saw a thing where he was saying that, I want to say it was last night, I saw something where it was basically him talking about Trump is creating a shadow government, so he's trying to go after him for that. Yeah, that's a good point. That should have nothing to do with school, where we leave our children. Well, are we gonna book that EMA now? Same here, and there's the open, so let's do that. Let's go for it anyway. So when you hit latest, and then sell short, and we'll see if this works. Did it go through yet? Cancelled, I wonder why. Oh, I may have this up too high. Let's just go with like this much, I guess. I don't know, 57. No, now it filled it, so we're not gonna mess with it. Instead, I'm gonna come up here and put my stop loss on the other side of that EMA, which it looks like we're going the wrong way now. Okay, so then what you can come down here, click add. We're gonna take profit off and just go there. Mark it, oh that's good, hit confirm, cancel. Okay, and now that one went through there. Now what I'd like to do is see these moves. Let's go from, actually with this type of trading you don't really have to do it because we're not looking to catch giant long moves like that. But I would say normally what I do with this Toobit program here, which is awesome because you can do a lot of stuff with it, is I will grab this tool right here and then just pick like a range that looks like what it's been doing from the line. So somewhere like from here, we'll say, to here, you know, something like that. And that's 0.26%. Okay, 0.26. So we need an activation price where, man, we're about to get stopped out anyway, which is a bummer. So I almost don't want to create another order that they'll charge me for if we get stopped out, because yeah, now we're getting a doji and it looks like we might go back up. Hopefully not. Hopefully we're reversing here. Not good. I mean, what am I down? $2 at the moment, but it's more just for practice and fun and all. Now we're getting a little move this way. Hopefully it keeps going. I'd like to break away from this line here at all possible. Anyway, what is this red line? Because that's basically pretty decent support. Oh, it's halfway point of the opening range. So yeah, that's actually, we're at a good spot. If it'll drop back down and not try and go, you know, reverse and go up to the top, if we're going to the bottom, this is a great spot to have entered on. So hopefully that'll work out. But anyway, so we said 0.23. We could give it a little more wiggle room for like some of these bigger candles once the move gets bigger. So we'll say 0.3. We'll say. What I would do then is go back to here and hit that little plus sign to create another, and we're going to go to trailing stop loss / take profit, whatever here. Okay, so this is where we put that 0.3, and I want an activation price. I don't want to do it right here. Oh, damn it, we just got stopped out. Anyway, right here, I would paste that price that we had just said. Right? Is that what happened? Yeah, yep, that wick went up and took the... So we're down a little bit now. Down 7%. Not 7%, 0.07. 24. Golly, man. So I guess we only need to trade with the trend. I guess that's a thing too. Maybe consider that. Don't just do EMA crossings. They need to be in step with the trend that you're on. So overall, we must be in a... Look at this crap. Now it's going down. So I guess my stop was just not... It was too close. I should have put it above that halfway point there, but God, that's a long way. I'd get liquidated before that with high leverage like that. It's just too much wick involved here. Can't tell what's going to happen. One thing I could do is add another EMA, like 100 EMA, just to get like an overall trend direction. I think I'm going to do that. Let's go here and put EMA. We're going to make this one colored. I don't know what color should we go with here. We're going to change this to... It's blue. Blue is fine. Let's go with inputs though and make this 100. All right. Okay, so we're looking for buys only, and that makes sense. I tried to do a sell and it bit me. So whatever. We're still at 111, and I'm going to put this to 54%, which is way high. But this is, you know, you wouldn't probably not go that high normally. But here's something else cool about Toobit that you don't really see with BTCC. So there's just lots of little tweaks that make, they're both good, but this one is better. So right here, if I go for the buy side, my liquidation is, you know, 56.35. If I go to sell side, to the short side, it's going to be 72.18. Yeah, and you can see that right there, like quickly, you know. Also, once we enter the trade, it's down here too. But I like being able to see that beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's important to know. So here we go, bouncing off that mid again. So we had to break past that. but we haven't today at all, except for one time. And I don't even know what time is this. That's during the, so that one time is what set the high. But after we left the high of that day, oh no, I mean, I guess technically we went up here, but I mean, 3 minutes after the 15-minute range. So you could almost consider that all part of that. It's been down over here. So, I mean, you know, this is not really the true range, but you get what I'm saying. It's a very high probability it'll stay down in here. Although the 100 EMA is, you know, saying upside. Here we go again, downward. Makes me mad, man. But look, even if I didn't get stopped out here, 100% would have here, you know? So it's just a rough day to trade for sure. For me, the way I trade, I guess. But let's see what's up with this. Look at that. Is it going to actually do it? I'm going to say no, especially with this being a doji, although it could.
Take a look.
There, see, it just gave me that alert. What's messed up though is it didn't give me the alert until I clicked on the page. It was this candle that went above it. So it's not working like I was hoping it would. I normally use my phone, but that's when I'm not casting, you know. So watch this puppy roar south. I'm going to be not thrilled if that happens.
Hey, take a look.
Yep, look at that. So if I were to take a short here, 1572, that's up here. I'm tempted, honestly, but I don't know. It's been doing so much weird fake out BS here, you know? I mean, from here to here is certainly enough to go from here to there, you know? Yeah, it's about the same, so.
Hey, take a look.
Why does it keep doing that? Because, I mean, we're not. Oh, because it is actually hitting it now. I wonder why it didn't that first time. What is this that keeps playing here? Are those fish? What in the world? Wow, interesting. Is there a whale or something, or a tsunami or whatever? I mean, I see some kind of weird nature anomaly like that, and I'm like, okay, it's time to get to safety. You know, I don't know what that is, but it's probably not. I mean, it's not normal. It's you know, probably not good. Ah, it rejected. I was hoping it was going to break out and have a late afternoon rip. What are we at? It's only, I guess it's not late afternoon. It's only 11. Oh, I have a lot to do today. I was really thinking it was going to go really strong one way or the other, right out of the gate, you know, like within the first 5 minutes of the range being established. So by whatever, you know, 8:50 or something, you know, somewhere around there, 8:50 to 9, before 9 a.m. Essentially, I thought it was going to really go crazy, and I would catch that one trade, pass the thing, and then my plan was, you know, to wait till next week to do some trading, probably Wednesday and Thursday, because I'll be working Monday and Tuesday. but man, I should have taken that short. Should I do it? $15.60. So yeah, about there's liquidation price somewhere in there. What just happened? Did it say no? Oh no, it did it. Okay, we're in. Okay, so I don't know where I should put my stop loss then. Maybe like up here. I mean, if it passes through here, we know like it's not valid. It's not going to work. But yeah, I normally like to set that trailing stop loss up. I do think we're going all the way down, so maybe instead of a trailing stop loss, I should just do like a standard stop loss, but then you have to guess where the price will go. And if I put my stop loss here, but it only goes to a maximum of here, you're screwed. You'll go down, reverse, and then go all the way there. You could have taken all that profit, but see, now we're getting a doji. God dang it, man. I guess they were waiting, seeing that candle was made right there. Closed below that line. I wonder if this strategy is like not effective. Like if you have to use actual.
Take a look.
Look at that crap. I guess I should. They say you cut the losers quick. What are we down? 256 on it. Yeah, it doesn't look good. I probably should close it out. Yep, $3. I'm gonna call it. And as soon as we're out, it can reverse and go back down. Perfect. That's frustrating. But, oh right, we finally broke. Holy crap, man. Are we gonna actually do this or what? Should I go for it? God, I don't know.
Hey, take a look.
What are we at? 39 seconds left on this candle? There we go, I did it. Sweet. Thank God I caught that, man. That's what I was saying I needed. That's what I was looking for. It's what I wanted. It's what I waited for, and I just made $3 grand on it. All right. Now, I've actually never passed one of these, so I'm not sure what I gotta do. Hell yeah, man. I think I'll get an email and they'll tell me how to like access everything and all that. And I also want to check and see if make sure 135 is enough to actually cover the fees and everything associated. I may still have to take out a couple trades or something like smaller ones, but cool. Well, what time is it? 11 o'clock. Let me open another window just real quick while we're watching this and see. So, Alright, I'll open up my Apex account here and my email, I guess. Oh, good. I'm glad you saw that. I wasn't sure if you were still watching. So, there's like a really long delay between, you know, I mean, it's a couple minutes long. I gotta fix that somehow, but. Okay, so that's all done. Let's see here. Let me go to my email. That's not showing anything as far as how to... I'll have to research, I guess, what you do once you pass the eval. Sweet, look at that. Also,
Hey, take a look.
I can close those out now. But, that's pretty cool. It actually, let's pause them all so we can delete them. And come here and delete all inactive. So it actually, I caught the move right to where, I mean, it went just a little bit and then I was out before it started going backwards. So that's perfect. I mean, that was like a perfect deal there. That worked out exactly how I wanted it to. That's awesome. So yeah, so now I think I just need to wait on an email, but I'm not gonna do any more trading, that's for sure. Wind up in like loss of $2,600, failed account. I'd be so pissed. But nice, that worked out really weird. That was a extremely abnormal opening range breakout strategy day, and like I said, it's been trading really crazy with a ton of indecisive price action, causing that trailing drawdown to be even riskier than normal. But then out of nowhere, it's those three beautiful no wick on the bottom candles. Like that worked out perfect. So, and it's about to reverse and go up again, it looks like. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna chance it, but well, thank you so much. Awesome. All right, well, I'm gonna, I guess, end the video now. That way I can do a little research on how to, you know, what I need to do now to activate the account and all that, and then I'll probably start streaming videos of trying to make actual money with it, you know. So, all right, I'll call you here in a minute, Sally. So, but I'll probably take Charlie out and stuff real quick, and then I'll call you here in just a few minutes. So, all right, I will see everyone later. The website explains. Yeah, I believe it does.